Morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. Reverend Ray Bellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is November 3rd. I overcome hate with love. And our reference quote this morning comes from the Raja Yoga philosophy. Therefore, it is clear that ignorance can only be removed by wisdom. And our reading begins. I know that there is but one power in the universe. That power is God. That power manifests in and through all form, all people, all conditions. And so is at the very center of my being. Let me try this again. My eyeballs are not awake yet. I know that there is but one power in the universe, and that power is God. That power manifests in and through all form, all people, all conditions, and so it is at the very center of my being. This power is life itself, and its nature is love, all good. I know that just as light dissipates darkness, just as heat warms the atmosphere, so a consciousness of good overcomes evil. I know that good constitutes the only power, presence, and law. And the knowledge of good, the knowledge of love, overcomes the negation of evil, hate, dissipates it, obliterates it, blots it out. I refuse to think of hate or any negation as a power, and I know that it will flee from me. Its dissolution is its flight. It disappears. Hate cannot exist where love is recognized, and knowing that good alone is real, I turn the searchlight of eternal truth upon every so-called evil in my experience. And these dark places of imagination are instantly dissolved into light. The dissolution of evil is complete. The manifestation of good is perfect. I know that love protects its own and now makes clear the way before me, eliminating everything that looked like hate. I am guided into an ever-widening unfoldment of being, and my every thought, feeling, and act is an expression of the God nature, love, through me. Continuously, I overcome hate with love. I give back into the great and divine presence that which it has given to me, knowing that the gift will again be returned but multiplied. So shall peace and joy come as a light from heaven, and in that light I will walk. And so let's take this into our time of meditation and contemplation. I just allow my attention to focus, to recognize, to recall, to know again the one power, the one presence, one consciousness, one source, one substance, one mind, one peace, one intelligence, one life, one love, one that is all these things and so much more. One that is infinite possibility in form. One that gives of itself to itself as this thing called creation. One heartbeat, one breath, one mind, one. And yet within this one, there is no sameness. There is exquisitely individualized, diverse, magnificent, one of a kind, never to be repeated, individualized expressions of it in this realm of form, in what we are surrounded by in this realm of form, the seen and the unseen, all expressions of this one. And yet, the thing itself, love itself, is never changed, never depleted by its creation, never used up, no matter how much it's used. But rather it is expanded, its experience of itself expanded in, through, and as every expression of it. Expanded by the interaction of the self with the self. Infinite possibility being made manifest as absolute reality is expressed in form in this physical reality. And yet what remains is one source, one substance, one. No sameness, and one in which there is no difference that has the power or the authority to separate, but simply to express. There can be no separation in one. One divided becomes two. And in the spiritual truth, there remains only one. Beyond perception in this human realm, beyond personal agenda in this human realm, there remains one. One expression, one unified whole of diverse expression. One. And so I know that I am that in form. That this one source, this one power, this one love, this one everything, this nameless, infinite beingness is expressing itself as this experience that I call my life, in this physical vehicle that I call my body. And what is true of me is true of all. So every interaction that I have in this human realm must be an interaction of the self with the self, of this infinite beingness with infinite beingness. Life interacting with life, love interacting with love, God interacting with God, whatever name we know it as. It is always interacting with itself. And in this human iteration, I am finding my way home. Home to that center of my being. Home to that absolute reality of love. That is my birthright. It is my inheritance. Returning home to infinite abundance. Abundance beyond anything money can provide. Abundance in every form. And an abundance in the unformed. Infinite intelligence, infinite joy, infinite peace. Beyond the physical abundance. I claim and affirm the abundance of my birthright. Recognizing the physical realm and the chaos collectively created by the lie of separation, by the pain that is created when there is a disconnect from source. The chaos and discomfort of the pain that is generated by the lie of separation, by the distancing of the self from the self, by the denial of the self, by empowering the idea and the activity and the energy of separation as hate, as power over. And so I speak my word this morning, claiming, affirming, committing to stand in that gap, to be that place of calm, to be a clear source of comfort, that calls for, that holds space for the recognition of truth, of oneness, of wholeness, to be that point of calm in the storm, to simply love, to love beyond what even I in this moment can comprehend love to be. To stand face to face, breath to breath, heart to heart. In the confusion, in the storm of the chaos and the angst and the confusion with such clarity. The peace and love permeate, transforming everything unlike it. That I stand in truth wherever I stand. That I meet humanity right where it is. Honoring experience, and yet never agreeing with the lie of separation. to be that soft, safe harbor, to be that refuge, where we can each remember the truth of our being. I am so grateful for this opportunity to serve humanity, to serve the infinite as humanity, to serve the self, to recognize God, Buddha, Allah, Great Spirit, the Great Mystery, whatever name, to recognize it everywhere, to actively, consciously, intentionally see it, name it, relate from it, to it, with it. To empower an experience of it, knowing that it is the birthright of all creation. It is the essence of all creation. It is all creation. So I give thanks. So incredibly grateful for this awareness, for this experience, for the calm at the center of my being. Grateful. So it is from this gratitude, from this well of love, from this fountain of joy and peace, love, that I let go. And by letting go, I am specifically releasing any human thought that pops up that would impede the full expression of the words spoken. I release any idea, any belief, any fear that would negate the full manifestation of love in this physical realm. I let it go. I invite anything unlike the truth of my being to rise into my awareness, to be transformed by the renewing of my mind. I let it go. It has no home. I let it go. Let it be. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amen. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.